Hello everybody. So just a quick update in regards to what happened with Tuincentrum Lottum. So I had initially sent the photos to them to say these standard rose trees have gall, and they at first responded that the roses had been checked before they had left and they couldn't see anything wrong with the photos. And I was not convinced by that, so I sent the photos to David Austin, who came back and said, yes, there's definitely gall and there's root gall as well in the trees, so they definitely need replacing and destroying. Um, so that was the first shipment, and then the second shipment came, and there was gall that had been removed, and you can tell by the kind of, it almost looks like kind of mushroomy or like a knot of a tree, but an indent, so where the gall had been pulled off. And there wasn't any gall in the box, so it's either been pulled off as it's been removed from the ground, or somebody has taken it off um, and just carried on. So I don't know which. I'm not gonna make any accusations, but there was gall in the second batch as well. So I sent those photos to David Austin, and they confirmed yes, there's gall in those as well. So this is what I've done. I've cling filmed both boxes back up to try to seal them as best I can, and I've put some bin liners on the ends just to be doubly sure. I put them out for a general waste collection, not the garden waste collection, and they were not taken. So I just need to work out what I can do with these now. But yeah, it's kind of annoying really. So I've gone back onto the David Austin website to buy the trees that I wanted. Primarily, I needed another Golden Celebration and another Gabriel Oak to replace the ones that had gall last year, and they're now not in stock because I've waited months for this delivery. So the whole thing's really frustrating, but I guess I'll just have to wait until May to purchase the new standards as potted. So the only other thing I can show you that which is a little bit more positive and exciting in the garden is this. So how exciting is this? So this is quite a large arch from Harrod Horticultural. It's the ellipse version, so it's quite flat along the top. So you should get those kind of good laterals along the top there. So initially I was going to put Nehema and Abraham Darby on either side. But now I'm thinking the asymmetry will kind of annoy me. So I've ordered a second Nehema. So I'm just going to have Nehema on both sides. So I'll end up with Gertrude here and then two Nehemas on here. But that's going to take a few years to fill in completely. But I think it'll be nice above this seating area. So we'll sit here. It doesn't block the view through the garden, so we can still see through. And they'll be above, kind of like pergola style, but on an arch for here. So I'm excited about that. So that's kind of cheered me up from the whole Gall-Gate. But yeah, just in relation to Tuincentrum Lottum, they obviously have an issue at the source of their standard rose trees, so I would be slightly careful about ordering from them. And if you do order from them, you might want to take some preventative measures. You might want to put the trees in a pot for a year just to see how they go, or dip them in an antibiotic. So yeah, I hope you all are enjoying receiving your bare root orders and getting them in the ground, and I will look forward to seeing them in the spring. Happy gardening, everybody!